Hi, my little loves. So usually my day starts with my animals. We got Flower here. This is the mama. And this is Spike. Spike's the daddy. And then this is their daughter, Shamu. I believe that my dogs, my animals, any of my animals help heal through my journey. With my DME, they're definitely my support system. So when I come home not feeling well or I just lay here, they definitely give me a lot of love. You're a good boy. Oh, you said my love. You guys ready to eat? All right. Come on. Then while they eat, then I come over here and start filling up my tea. One of my favorite teas is Palo Azul. So the really cool part about this tea is it reduces the swelling, and that actually helps with my DME. But all my other teas too, they're all beneficial. I have some for diabetes that help lower the sugar, some that help the kidneys, some that help the lung function. I know that there's some medicine that we do have to take to help the body. But on top of that, if there's something that I could go the holistic way, then I definitely would try it. This is my healing section. And I love it because with DME, it's really hard for me to focus with my eyes. So it being organized, I know where things are. So organization is extreme help for me. When I first lost my vision 7 years ago, it was very, very difficult. I had just been in this house for 3 years, so I sort of kind of knew my way around. The kids would laugh. They would always be like, call me Spider-Man because I would scale the walls. Putting things on the wall, like even this trim on the wall, like I knew where in the area of the house I was at. But definitely I use this here as one of my markers, my cross wall. After I'm done from here, I know if I feel here, I know I'm not too far from the table, and I'll grab the table and I know, okay, I'm within arm's reach here. In a way, I am prepping myself for the future. From one day to the next, my vision can be gone if I get a really bad hemorrhage. So prepping myself and making sure everything's done before it does get worse is something that's very, very important for me. All right, guys, what do we got cooking today?
Right now, we got some bell peppers, carrots, and onions.
Georgie and Mia have been an extreme help for me since the beginning of my diabetic macular edema journey.
I help my mom out by just doing the stuff that she really can't. So taking out the trashes, moving heavy stuff, lifting, rearranging stuff for her.
I usually try to take her to all of her appointments. So it'll be anything from like her eye injections, going to her physician.
Being blind can also even be really dangerous. There's been times where I went to go wash dishes and I grabbed a handful of utensils. I didn't know, but it was a knife and it sliced my whole palm open. So things like that where they're my second eyes, whether it's from cooking to cleaning.
I do remember like having to learn stuff on my own. A lot of kids that are 7 or 8 years old wouldn't be washing their own clothes. But I remember stuff like that of having to all right, I kind of have to step up.
I would have to explain and narrate every single detail to them. They've been huge with being able to listen and understand, everything that I've been able to explain to them.
It's funny, I think sometimes we kind of have to be the parent and scold my mom and kind of remind her hey, you got to slow down a little bit. Especially with the dogs, I would say there has been times where I had to tell her to slow down or to stop a little bit.
They definitely keep me on my toes, and they're always, Mom, stop carrying this, or you're not supposed to carry this many. And of course I try to do everything I can, and I figure I could do it too. But then they do remind me no, you can't, or you shouldn't. Not that I can't, I shouldn't.
It's just scary, knowing what could happen, but we do try to stay on top of it and try to help her as much as we can. So, we just do what we can.
They're my kids. They've seen me since day one go through the struggle of going blind and losing my vision and not being able to see them. It was a big thing for not only for me, for my kids, for my parents, for my husband, for my siblings.
I think it's a blessing in disguise. I feel her having the medical issues helps her stay on top of herself.
I know that having these health issues makes me eat healthier and cleaner. It teaches my kids a healthier and cleaner way of eating. They're definitely my backbone. They keep me strong. They let me know that no matter what, we're going to get through this. And with their help, we're all going to come out on top with very, very good meals. For a long time, I cried and I was so distraught about my health issues that, you know, I did question why me? And that's not a question you're supposed to ask. And accepting it rather than being in denial was the best and easiest thing for me. Thank you guys. I love you guys so much.
I love you too.